well. Ahmed Nadeem has been amongst the goals. But another player to watch out for is Zikr Hayat, who is a handful when he gets the ball. Craig Fulton, relentless consistency is his mantra. Whether it's the Olympic Games or the Hero Asian Champions Trophy, all he wants is to win. Pakistan, you can imagine the impact he has had with Pakistan. They are unbeaten in this tournament, only the second after India to remain unbeaten in the Hero Asian Champions Trophy so far.
And time now for the pushback as Pakistan in the green of the time will push from left to right while India in their all white outfit will push from right to left. Between them, India and Pakistan share 11 Olympic golds, 5 world titles and 3 FIH Champions Trophy titles, as well as both the teams have alternated in terms of sharing bragging rights over the years, and together they have produced a very rich, a very veritable heritage of hockey. Circle entry for India, straight off the blocks. India wasting no time to try and rest the momentum.
Good tackle there by Shakil Bhatt, and just come back to what you just said, Arun, because you missed out on the Asian Games, where I think many a chapter in this great rivalry have been played out. It used to be an occasion that hockey fans from both countries used to seriously look forward to, because the World Cup started much later, the Champions Trophy came much later, all these tournaments came much later. Just the Olympics, followed by the Asian Games, where one riveting chapter after another has been written in this rivalry.
Once again, the circle entry was made ever so briefly. Absolutely, so not just going back to the Asian Games, and before that, just trying to play hit Abhishek inside the circle was Harmanpreet with the reverse. Speaking of the Asian Games, Srijesh would remember the 2014 Asian Games final rather fondly. It was a thrilling shootout where India managed to break a drought of the Asian Games quest after a number of years to secure a medal.
Yeah, Terry Walsh was the coach of that team. It was a very good team, and only 2 players from that team made it to the Hangzhou Asian Games team. That was Manpreet and Srijesh. Became a double Asian Games gold medalist for India. But Pakistan are defending very deep right now, and I think this is the moment where they will just take a second, breathe, and just get a touch of the ball.
Craig Fulton made a very pertinent point about this game being played on neutral territory, which means that the dynamics change rather significantly, with both the teams having to contend with that as well, because playing on one or the other team's home soil means that much more pressure. But this is pressure of a different kind as India continue to mount another attack. Pakistan finally wresting control of the ball now. They have an opportunity, the first of their kind, where they have a substantial amount of possession.
Yeah, it's the first real foray into Indian territory by Pakistan, and a loose pass has helped India regain possession, something that Zaman and Pakistan cannot afford. What India has done game after game, match after match, is score early. Within the first 5 minutes, within the first 10 minutes, they get a goal, make the other team chase the game, and with the pace and skill that they possess, they really hurt them. Pakistan will have to be very alert in the first 10 minutes of this game, not to concede penalty corners and worse, a goal.
Going for the aerial once more. Pakistan looking to make that big switch from defense to offense. Once again, it's their number 8, Ashraf Wahid Rana, who has been a very, very pesky presence for plenty of opposition. Pakistan now with the left.
His younger brother Rana Walid is coming through very well the junior ranks, and you will hear a lot about him.
So glad for Pakistan, another opportunity. But once again, the Indian goalkeeper had it covered on the near post.
Yeah, what a run by Moin Shakil. Superbly done. Beat the Indian captain Harmanpreet Singh. And he was not going to re-tackle him. Moin Shakil gets the first attempt on target. Industrious run by the industrious Moin Shakil.
Harmanpreet in looking to spread the ball across the turf. Pakistan have overall had the better of India's as the head-to-head is concerned, going 82 to 66. But they will be a little.
Commonwealth Games. I remember in the group stages they were both in one group. 2018 home games that was, and that match ended in a draw. But apart from that, it's been clearly one-way traffic in India's favor. But everyone knows it's in this fixture, recent form, past form just goes out of the window. It is how you play on that day and how you manage, control your nerves. That's what matters. And I think it's a good time for Pakistan playing India. Zaman had just taken over. He arrived on the day of that Pakistan played their first match. And had they played India then in the opening fixtures, it would have been rather difficult.
Pakistan now scampering forward. Wide.
Was to get some sort of a connection on that, to get some sort of a touch on that. And it is vital, that Pakistan doesn't concede, even more so if they can get the early goal, that would really set this match up beautifully. And marks to Ajaz. Manpreet is on the pitch for the first time, taking his place in midfield. So many of these fixtures, he's been an integral part of. Manpreet
has been a big match player for a number of years. Let the Indian side that won the bronze at the Tokyo Games. Pakistan trying to shore up their defense, just ensuring that Razanford Ali isn't frazzled by the Indian attack. India still with the ball here. Every time they sensed an opportunity, just a whiff of that has been enough for the Indians to mount an attack.
It's not yet a full-on, full press by India. They have backed off. You can see only Uttam applying that pressure with everyone else now coming. And Kundal being the most advanced player for India. But well played out from the back by Pakistan.
Which is why the captain, Ahmad Shakil Butt, who plays as the free man for Pakistan, has an incredible amount of work rate to do. This is nicely done from Pakistan. Anand Shai taking it inside the circle, and Pakistan draw first blood. It's goal number 1 for Pakistan, and it is once again that man, Nadeem, with the scoring. But let's not forget that it was their number 9, Anand Shahid, who took it all the way to the circle.
That is the danger, and I had said when the team sheets were declared, Arun, I am interested in seeing how India deal with the flying in-form Anand Shahid, because this is what he can do. And we've seen this combination work throughout the competition. Anand Shahid finding Ahmad Nadeem getting that vital final touch that takes it towards the goal. Pakistan have the opening goal, and now it is India who are in unfamiliar territory. It is the first time in this competition that India now have to chase a lead.
And Ahmad Nadeem, the man of the moment. And for all Pakistan supporters over there, they would be absolutely delighted because they had to play catch up for the most part of the early minutes in quarter 1. But Hanan Shahid once again has been a talisman, and the greatest aspect of his attack has been the fact that he's remained most selfless. He's always looked for the forward pass. He's always looked to play the man who can poach a goal or two. That served Pakistan incredibly well. We've just joined in. Pakistan have opened their account, and India continue to trail.
Yeah, we've crossed halfway in the first quarter. Balls come in, it has found nobody. But now you will see India play with what I think is a higher level of intensity, a higher level of intent. He is relentless. He really is a Craig Fulton. He only demands the best from his players all the time, every time. It's just what the doctor ordered for Pakistan. It's the perfect start for them. And now India needs to respond and get going. Neelkanta Sharma.
Uncharted territory, as you rightly put it, Siddharth, that for India, who have never actually gone down by a goal so far in the Eurasian Champions Trophy 2024, have to find a way to claw back into this match. It is a goal deficit by a solitary margin, not the biggest cushion that Pakistan would want, but they will take it at the moment.
Or they would bite your hand off. forget about taking it. I don't know if you were giving them a 1-0 lead in the first quarter against India. This plays perfectly for Pakistan. India, though, on the right flank.
India looking to hold more possession, trying to go for the aerial. Jarmanpreet could not lay his stick on that. India and Pakistan have shared many a memorable picture over the years. Just the first three Olympics that these two teams tussled it out in 1956, 1960 and 1964. Interestingly, all the matches ended by a 1-0 margin.
That's Tahir Zaman. He was part of the Pakistan team, which became the last Asian team to win a World Cup. Before the second match against Spain, I think it was, he got news that his father had passed away back home in Pakistan. He decided to stay on with the team, win with the team, and be a leader for the team. That says a lot about the kind of character and person Tahir Zaman is. Now looking to take Pakistan back to its glory days, its glory years.
What a legend. Has been capped for Pakistan more than 250 times. He's a distinguished forward himself and a captain. Has scored more than 100 goals. Like you rightly pointed out, Sidal was a World Cup winner in 1994, but was also a member of the team that won the Olympic bronze in Barcelona. Tahir Zaman, you don't find too many people who are better positioned to steward Pakistan into a new horizon at the moment.
Absolutely. India need to start building. And we haven't seen sustained spells of possession by India in the Pakistani half as we've seen throughout the tournament. And maybe just now they will settle down and just look to create things, make things after patient build-up at the back. Pakistan are just behind the halfway line now, defending deep with only Ahmed Nadeem, the advanced player, applying the press. Good rotation by India.
Ever since they have dropped the goal, India have been content to hold possession. They are going for the slow build-up now, reaching the 23-meter mark, looking for a circulatory. India have it, going for the backhander there, and it was the Indian number 22, Gurjot.
It's getting extended minutes of action here. Gurjot should make the most of it. Confident start. Doesn't look nervous. Doesn't look in panic. Gurjot is just 19, remember.
Speaking of being just 19, there is a teenager on the Pakistan side, Hanan Shahid, who's been an absolute revelation. Not just when he scores, but also when he makes the assist. An opportunity for India. A quick transition with the aerial, and India have secured for themselves a penalty corner, thanks in no small measure to Jarmanpreet's excellent trap and strike. And hang on, there's a green card as well for Pakistan's number 23, Azad Ahmed.
Yeah, we'll just see why that was given, but how many times have we seen this? Jarmanpreet creating space, and he's been found with an aerial. Abdullah just could not control that rebound, but this is the danger now for Pakistan. They are facing the world's in-form drag flicker. Ajaz not happy with that green card. I was actually just struggling to see what that was for. Clearly the cameras have not caught it, but this is the moment for India.
Injection from Abhishek. Harmanpreet goes for the drag flick, and as he so often does, Harmanpreet steps up, Harmanpreet flicks, and Harmanpreet scores. That is goal number 202 for the Indian captain and one of the foremost drag flickers.
It's his favorite angle, and this is the power. This is the class of Harmanpreet Singh. Beats the first rusher rather easily, and Pakistan have to run a better line. They have to defend these penalty corners better, because if you are to stop this man, you have to operate at the very highest level. Gets the equalizer for India. 1 out of 1, 100% conversion rate right now for Harmanpreet. And yeah, he's got India. He's dragged India back into this contest with his first chance.
He's been India's captain, fantastic for quite some time now. Was a standout performer at the Paris Olympics where India secured a bronze medal and did display a great degree of leadership off the pitch as well when he spoke about how Pakistan players were like his brothers and that the Indian players shared excellent camaraderie with them as far as off the pitch friendship is concerned. But on the pitch, of course, these two teams will not give an inch, not seek a quarter. Pakistan now looking for another example of a lead. Supplementary, Pakistan inching close to going 2-1 up, but the Indian defense has managed to somehow salvage it. India now make that quick transition, overloading the right. And there is an opportunity for India. Supplementary, going for the backhander, the Pakistan defense has it.
Oh, this is end-to-end action now, and I think it is critical for India that they keep the balance.
It's that man, Hanad Shahid, once again dribbling past the defenders. He gets into the circle. Another opportunity plays. Ahmed Nadeem in for what could have been a brace, but Pakistan do not have a second goal there.
This is what I mean by keeping the balance. If you don't have enough numbers in defense, Pakistan has players to run through minimal numbers that you will have if you commit too many in attack. So you have to be very careful not to lose that defensive balance against Pakistan, because the most important or the biggest weapon that Pakistan have is counter-attack.
The good news for Pakistan is they're back to 11 members on the park. India now reaching the circle once again, looking to threaten the Pakistani defense as we come down to under 20 seconds in what's been an absolute end-to-end action in this opening quarter. Both the teams have not left anything behind as you would expect them to be. As the clock ticks down, we have had an absolutely fascinating brand of hockey in this opening quarter. The last piece of action perhaps, and that could be that as quarter one comes out with both the teams sharing the bragging rights so far. It's early days, but both India and Pakistan have produced a feast already. At the end of quarter one, India won, Pakistan won.
September is going to be the biggest.
इंटरनेशनल ट्रैवल गाइडलाइंस तो मैंने आपको क्लियर कर दिया। थोड़ा लोचा है, एक तो इतना सारा ऊपर से लैंग्वेज भी होती कुछ। चल गैलेक्सी आई से अब सीधा कर देते हैं और अब छोटी जेवलिन से छोटा कर देते हैं।
Translate and summarize with note assist on Galaxy Z Fold 6.
तो इंडिया आज का गैलेक्सी क्या ही करोगे?
Barber like perfect shave and shave with Gillette Fusion 5 with 5 blades for a perfect shave and a styling back blade for a perfect shave. With Gillette Fusion 5 get perfect shave and perfect shave.
मेरा रॉक सॉल्ट सेंधा नमक। मैं क्या आयुर्वेद मानता है कि ये सेहत के लिए अच्छा है, पर इसमें कुछ और भी है सबसे अलग।
इसमें काजल है।
चलो, इसमें टाटा है। सिर्फ रॉक सॉल्ट नहीं, टाटा हिमालयन रॉक सॉल्ट, देश का नंबर 1 रॉक सॉल्ट।
Himself, Balbir Singh Senior, and trailing them is India's captain, Harmanpreet Singh. An unbelievable achievement, an unbelievable list of top 5, which has Dhanraj Pillai in there as well, 170 plus goals for India. It's an exalted list that he finds himself in, and he is dragged India back into this contest, and it's because of him that even in impossible situations, you just can't count India out. He has such ability. Pakistan, and of course, we have President of the FIH in the house to enjoy this fantastic clash.
And what more, this crowd here at the Kochi Training Base Hockey Stadium have also been treated to some dazzling hockey by these two subcontinental giants, India and Pakistan. They have a storied history, mind you. It's going back to Balbir Singh Senior. He was part of the India team that clinched, in fact, captain of the team that clinched the gold medal in the 1956 Olympics when India defeated Pakistan. But 4 years later, Pakistan had their moment of redemption as Nasir Ahmed's goal helped Pakistan end India's streak of 6 consecutive gold medals. In 1964, India managed to claw one back. It was, in fact, India, Pakistan all the way during those 8 years, which were among the initial golden years of the subcontinental giants. India now looking to seize an opportunity to have the early momentum going their way at the start of the second quarter.
I thought unusually they started slowly, India, and I thought Pakistan had a very good start. But this is what Craig Fulton would have demanded from them: play with intensity and put Pakistan on the back foot. Moin Shakil now, he's been outstanding for me, quite frankly, in this match so far. Pakistan now playing it out from the back, and we're still not seeing that full-on, full press by India that we see so often.
Pakistan once again looking to the captain Hamad Shakil Butt to drive his team from the back. Has been playing as a bit of a free man, drops down when the defense needs reinforcement and also links up with the attack. India have used the aerials well so far.
Will get the free hit in a good position. They can now push up India and have a sustained spell of pressure.
Abhishek will look to have a go or two with that vicious hand of his. He's been quite a handful. Has been one of the standouts for India, looking for the circle entry, but Ishtiyaq doesn't have any trouble taking that away.
Yeah, Abdullah did well there, and it's actually Munib who's got a chance, and that is something that we've not quite seen. They have changed, and what a game! Give Munibur Rahman a chance in goal.
India now get into the circle once again. Found himself outnumbered on that occasion, then Mohammad Raheel. There were 3 defenders encircling him. Yeah, that is rather unusual start. I suspect if there's an injury or two, but before that, India making the circle entry. India earning for themselves another penalty corner, which means Captain Fantastic for India, Harmanpreet, will be in the thick of things.
He'll absolutely be in the thick of things, and Munibur Rahman is going to be tested here by the world's best. Harmanpreet Singh has another bite here, and he saw the first one. There was really no doubt about where that was headed. Challenge now for Munib, and penalty corner defense of Pakistan. They simply have to do better. The line running has to be good, and of course you have who we cannot forget, India's fastest track record, Jugraj Singh, on the second battery.
You need brave men out there as Abhishek with the injection. It is Harmanpreet once again, and it is Harmanpreet who does the scoring once again, has notched up a brace, and India, after being a goal down in the early minutes of the second quarter, are now 2-1 up, and that's thanks to their leader, Captain Harmanpreet Singh, who has stepped up and made it count.
The last time India played Pakistan, he got 4. He's got half of that already, and we have 2 full quarters of hockey yet to play. And goes there, and Pakistan have to plug that left if they have any chance of winning this match. We've said it, and I'll say it again, the penalty corner defense is the most critical aspect that teams have to figure out when they play India. The last time a team beat India, it was Germany, and their penalty corner defense should be the blueprint for teams on how to defend penalty corners against India.
India once again stealing the ball and also wresting the momentum. Leave for them to give it up. Tahir Zaman knows that penalty corner defense, like we rightly mentioned, Sid, is an integral part of what they've been working on. He did allude to that in the pre-game interview as well. He wanted to stay sharper, wanted his defensive lines to be a lot more disciplined.
You'd be so disappointed, Arun, because honestly, Pakistan haven't done a lot wrong in this match. It's been a good performance by them, but the class of this man, they find themselves a goal behind.
What's always impressive to see is that Harmanpreet has retained his composure has managed more than a semblance of equal points, regardless of what the game situation has been. He did speak about the need to not underestimate Pakistan, despite what their recent travails have been. Pakistan, it does look have a goal or two in their kitty, but for now, there's once again the Indian captain shepherding the attack from the middle there. Pakistan defense will have to do some thinking as India continue to test them. Once again, overloading the right. Goes for the aerial there across the flank. Doesn't quite manage to get the trap.
Yeah, he was looking for Surjit to make that run faster, perhaps. This is something Craig Fulton has focused so much on training, and it's a miss pass by Pakistan. Luckily for them, Rajit Singh Kundal couldn't get to that missed pass. And I think Abu Bakr Mahmood has just hurt himself here. For Pakistan's chances in this game, they need a fit Abu Bakr, and I think he will not be able to continue. Let's see what's happened here. Oh, he's just extended. It's an inward extension of the knee. It was not Kundal, and that is just unfortunate for Abu Bakr Mahmood. So unfortunate. We just hope it's not serious, not a long-term injury. Of course, he will head straight to the medical room. There will be scans. There will be checks being done on his knee, but it does not look good for Abu Bakr Mahmood. Just hope he's okay.
It's not looking good, unfortunately. Stretcher has been called in.
Just look at his right knee. Just look at this inward extension. Ah, shit. That is just unfortunate for Abu Bakr Mahmood. That's something you don't want to see on the pitch with regards to any player, either team or any team or any player for that matter. The stretcher has been called in.
It's unfortunate, and we only wish him the very best for his recovery. Abu Bakr has been a key performer, has shown glimpses of that speed. Unfortunately, his knee buckling in. Everyone here wearing a concerned look. Dignitaries from Malaysia as well on your screen. A lot of the local crowd enjoying the hockey on offer, but Pakistan will have to regroup, will have to reset and find a way to counter the Indian onslaught, because ever since they've gone down a goal, they had gone down a goal. In fact, India have hit back in right earnest. Pakistan have the attacking quality. They have demonstrated that in ample measure throughout the tournament. To just drive home the aspect that there is so much that's being spoken about the rivalry between these two sides, Sid. But both these teams have shared enormous camaraderie and goodwill. One example that comes to mind is the former Pakistani captain Wasim Ahmed gifting an expensive set of Peshawari crockery to Baljit Singh Saini, who in fact reciprocated by gifting the latter's sister the famous Indian Banarasi saris when Wasim Ahmed's sister got married. That's the kind of camaraderie, that's the kind of kinship that you have seen between these two nations.
And it continues to this day. Of course, you won't see any of that on the pitch. It's all fire. But yeah, completely agree with the larger point that you're making. So, 100%, a lot of warmth off the pitch, a lot of friendship, a lot of kinship. And, goes back to when he played and goes further back in history. Jugraj now, India in the lead, and they look comfortable for the first time in this match. Of course, I can't imagine them resting on that one goal lead. I'm sure they would like to put some daylight between themselves and Pakistan. I'm also keen to see how Pakistan respond to going behind. You've seen how India have responded. They've had 2 penalty corners. They have been clinical with their penalty corner attack. But let's see how Pakistan respond to chasing this game.
The Indian forwards once again looking to snake through the Pakistani defense. Pakistan have possession for now. I absolutely agree with you, Siddharth. That is going to be a test for Pakistan's resilience and composure. There's no denying the quality on offer. And like Harmanpreet has mentioned all too often, he knows these players intimately as he tries to somehow find a circle entry. He's played with many of these players at the junior level as well.
Yeah, and I'm also interested in seeing, Arun, how the Pakistani backline adjusts to the absence of Abu Bakr Mahmood. He's been a vital cog in the defensive machinery.
Now India for just a brief bit had the circle entry, but Arajit Singh Hundal wasn't able to trap the ball to a nicety over there. But he's been an absolutely sensational player for a while, and he has shown what he's capable of. He did win a Player of the Match performance a couple of games ago. Arajit Singh Hundal, whom many observers vociferously advocated a selection for during the Paris Olympics, wasn't to be, but that's not a reflection on his quality.
Yeah, in hindsight, we got that right. Then we three very, very experienced campaigners. With Mandeep and Gurjant, who are not here, part of the Indian team that went to Paris. And yeah, Craig Fulton and India got that bit right. Pakistan are trying to get the comeback right.
And Pakistan will believe that they have more than a sniff. They are down by a solitary goal. India will know that they will have to be wary with an impending Pakistan attack. But this is what India did really well against Korea as well. Once they got onto the lead, they managed to hold possession. Neelkanta Sharma looking to spread the ball forward. And India continued to retain possession of the ball.
It's after that second goal, isn't it, Arun, that you're seeing India in control and dominating possession in the Pakistani half. Pakistan just need to push out a little bit. I feel they're defending too deep. And I'm sure Tahir Zaman will ask the likes of Gazanfar Zikria to get that ball faster from midfield to attack. Get players such as Aman Shahid and Ahmed Nadeeb Ajaz on the ball much more than they have been able to get them on the ball.
I can't agree with you more because right now, because they're sitting on a low block, India have plenty of space to exploit. And that doesn't auguring well for Pakistan because it is going to get that bit harder if you sit back and try to absorb this Indian attack. Because mind you, the Indians are capable of playing the aerials rather well.
Love the position that Manpreet Singh had taken on the baseline. Just couldn't control that aerial.
Once again, Neelkanta looking to wriggle his way past three defenders. Pakistan have a bit of an opportunity now. They've had possession after a long time. Can they make something of this? They are favouring the right overload. There is that talisman of theirs, Hanan Shahid, who's more than handy in a one-on-one or even a 1v2 situation. But India had the ball back. Because Pakistan have pressed high with numbers, India have an opportunity to hit back. Clarity has been restored for the moment.
Yeah, and performance by Neelkanta Sharma has been very good today. Whenever he's got the ball, he's looked assured in possession. Never felt that he is under sort of pressure to surrender possession, just like him, Moin Shakil, who's been excellent.
This is a promising passage of play for Pakistan. They have managed to create a few opportunities. There was again Mohammad Hamaduddin with the ball. Harmanpreet has to contend with three Pakistanis over there. Will once again resort to the long area. Neelkanta spread across to German, who is a permanent presence on the right. India now looking for the circle entry, don't have it.
Attacks in the second quarter for Pakistan have been inconsistent and not many, which is why the pressure that they had put in the first quarter on the Indian defense has sort of evaporated. They've been too far and few in between.
There is again Ishtiyaq Abdullah Khan, who for some reason has been replaced, whether that's been a tactical call or a decision necessitated out of injury. That's something we will bring to you as Hanan Shahid Again tries to rattle the Indian defense. Shahid, the third generation player, of course. Amir went down. Was a bit of a challenge there.
Yeah, the foul has gone India's way and unintentional. Can't see anything much wrong with them. Amir Ali is okay. Both the players have shaken hands and we get on with it.
Yeah, most India-Pakistan fixtures have been played in extremely good spirit, and that's been a hallmark. That the dusting out has really been only between the respective skill levels of these players and the fitness levels of these players. That's been a standout quality that many a young player has emulated as well. Looking for the aerial, that's misdirected.
As yet, India has not been at the level that we usually see them at in terms of crisp passing and keeping possession for extended periods of time. They have been better in the second quarter than they were in the first, and they're getting better, but they're still not hit top gear as yet because there's an entire half of hockey to go.
India haven't really managed to make good on their possession, while Pakistan have still found themselves grappling with a decreased possession percentage. Things have dried up for Pakistan as far as their forays to the Indian half have been concerned. There is an opportunity here. Pakistan looking for a circle entry. There was a half chance and a bit there, as once again it was Ahmed Nadeem there at the goal mouth.
I think it was Ruman. Honestly, Ahmed Ali made the pass and he could have got an assist here, and it was Ruman who should have got a better touch.
Another opportunity. This time again, Ahmed Nadeem from the right, looking to find his man. Hanan Shahid was up there, but they do manage to secure for themselves a penalty corner at the stroke of the half-time mark. How crucial could this be?
Extremely crucial. And the one thing is that Abu Bakr is not on the pitch, which means Sufyan would be the primary drag flicker for Pakistan. And Suraj Karkera has come in for Pathak, as has been the case with India in every match. They change quarter by quarter. But Ahmed Nadeem again instrumental in creating that penalty corner for Pakistan and getting a chance for them.
It's the first comment you mentioned that were made of Suraj Karkera primarily for the fact that he hasn't been bothered at all. But here is an opportunity for Pakistan to change that. Once again, an opportunity going all out over there, but I think it's just found the bar.
No, the whistle's gone before that, and India can now counter.
India have an opportunity now to mount a challenge. But here's the opportunity for Sufyan, who's been so good with these drag flicks.
Yeah, it was a call for a raised ball and the end-to-end stuff here.
Pakistan mounting another attack, one of the last few attacks that we might see before we are set to hear the halftime order. An opportunity there inside the circle with Moin Shakil looking to play one of his compatriots in as quarter two will come to an end. Both India and Pakistan have served up an absolutely delightful feast, as you would expect these subcontinental giants to serve up every now and then, in fact every single time. And it's been India's captain, fantastic Harmanpreet, who has scored for India on both the occasions by way of penalty corners. But we are just starting to heat up. At halftime, India 2, Pakistan 1.
September is going to be the biggest sporting month of 2024. Shaving discomfort? Never again. My Mark 3 has blades that shave so comfortable. It feels like floating. Gillette Mark 3, zero effort shaving. Shaving discomfort? Never again. My Gillette Mark 3 has 3 facial adaptive blades that give a shave so comfortable. It feels like floating. Gillette, the best of zero effort shaving.
लोगों को लगता है कि ऑनलाइन तीन पत्ती खेलोगे तो पैसे डूब जाएंगे। अरे डूबेगा तो तब ना अगर तुम पैसे लगाओगे। इसीलिए MPL विन पत्ती स्कीम। यहाँ खेलने खेलो और बड़ा जीतो।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
Hair styling goals minus the hair fall drama. It's Pantene possible. Nama Pantene Hair Science. Vitamin B, C, E. And then 300% more pro-vitamins in our. Now 300% less hair fall and damage. With Pantene shampoo and conditioner, it's possible.
I have to leave बैंक में एक छोटा सा काम है। अरे भाई साहब, आजकल छोटे छोटे काम के लिए बैंक कौन जाता है?
You have any problem?
मुझे नहीं, आपको बार बार बैंक जाना पड़ता है ना।
मैं जहाँ
बैंक वहाँ।
You have any problem?
IDFC फर्स्ट बैंक होगा तो और मिलेगा। हर जिंदगी में इसी बात होता है। भरोसा रखिए, घर मजबूत ही बनेगा। एक है मौका, इसमें सब लगाऊंगा। अपने इरादों से मजबूत एक घर बनाऊंगा। जुआना सिर्फ अल्ट्राटेक ही क्यों? आप ही ने तो कहा था कि घर जिंदगी से एक ही बार बनता है।
घर एक मौका एक, इसलिए सीमेंट भी देश का नंबर 1 अल्ट्राटेक, इंडियाज नंबर 1 सीमेंट।
Hair styling goals minus the hair fall drama. It's Pantene possible. Very Pantene.
To the Mexican people seeking combat sports.
Welcome back to the Hero Asian Champions Trophy. Marquee fixture between India and Pakistan that got off to goal scoring with Ahmed Nadeem tapping one in the 8th minute. But Harmanpreet Singh, the Indian captain, had a word or two about that. Two to be precise, when he stepped up for a couple of penalty corners and rattling them to 2-0 goals.
I was actually genuinely impressed by how Pakistan started this match. They were full of running, they were full of intent, and they did most of the attacking. And this guy is just having the tournament of his life. So is the goal scorer actually, Ahmed Nadeem. He's been amongst the goal in most matches. He had one taken away from him. I have to check if that goal has been given back to him. It was given to Zikriya Hayat. Anyways, when India got their first penalty corner, guess who stepped up? No prizes for guessing. Harmanpreet Singh gets the equalizer, just telling people in China, don't forget I'm here, and then just added to that first. Same angle, same direction, even more power. Gets the lead, Harmanpreet Singh, and along with Yang Ji-hoon has been extremely effective. Ahmed Nadeem almost got the equalizer. Ruman could not get that final touch for Pakistan. And they had one penalty corner in that half, but Sufyan could not convert that. India edging the possession, and Pakistan, the only goal they got was a field goal. Circle entries, double the number of circle entries for India. That is something that will worry Tahir Zaman. India penalty corners also there ahead. Only one card in the first half, and that went to Pakistan's Ajaz. So it's been a good contest, well contested, and entertaining, as it always is between these two teams.
Indeed, Tahir Zaman did mention that Pakistan will have to play a more disciplined brand of hockey, especially as far as their PC defense is concerned, have to end up getting fewer cards. That hasn't exactly gone to plan, as Ajaz did sit out with the yellow card. And as far as the Hero leading scorers chart is concerned, Harmanpreet Singh has not steadily but just managed to soar so fast. A lot of the others like Gauji, Sheng and Nadeem Ahmed, Harmanpreet with a brace in his previous picture and another brace so far and counting still in this game, looks Very well placed to challenge Yang Ji-hoon on the hero leading scorers list, but that would count for very little for players of both these sides as they are playing a time-honored game, a tradition that has been there in vogue for a very long time, with both India and Pakistan taking turns to secure the bragging rights on a number of different occasions. Both these teams have had no shortage of pedigreed players, and who will forget the 1982 World Cup? Pakistan produced a forward line for the ages, the likes of Kalimullah, Hassan Sardar, the Flying Green Horse, Samiullah, and Hanif Khan. Most of them were looking forward to a Pakistan renaissance.
Yeah, that was quite a forward line. I'm a little upset with you, Arun. You forgot my favorite from that forward line, actually, Manzoor Jr.
Oh, my apologies for that, Pakistan. For now, are trailing 1-2. But before this, we had a thrilling encounter between Malaysia and Korea, where Korea, in fact, managed the last gasp goal to draw the game 3-3. And we'll be following the India-Pakistan coverage with the Sino-Japanese clash as the host nation China take on Japan in match number 15, the last of the league fixtures before we head into the last four territory. As far as the hero points table is concerned, India so far have had a blemishless run with 4 wins coming from 4 games. Pakistan have also been undefeated with 2 wins and 2 drawn games apiece. Korea, by virtue of another draw, the third so far in this picture, the third, in fact, overall in this picture, are on third place. Malaysia could have very well come off with 3 points, but unfortunately, by conceding that last goal, continue to be in fourth position. China and Japan making up the points table, even as the race for the top 4 slots heats up. Because remember, it will be those 4 sides that will be a part of the semi-final mix. India are the first to make it to the semi-finals. Pakistan too have found themselves a position there in the last 4, but right now they have other things in mind. They have to find a way to come back to this game. Mind you, they're not too far behind. They are adrift by a solitary goal. And now Pakistan will look to find a way back into this match. They have the goal scoring quality, and India, for their part, as they so often do, switch the goalkeepers every quarter, and it is Christian Martin's turn to be back on goal.
Abdullah has come back in for Pakistan, and Munibur Rahman, who got a chance, and I thought he did fairly well, apart from that goal that he conceded, which was quite frankly unstoppable. Ahmad Shakil Butt has had to reorganize, reset his back line because they've lost Abu Bakr Mahmood, who's not coming back, and we just hope he's okay. If you're joining us late, the Pakistani drag flicker and deep defender has had to leave the pitch due to a knee injury. He joined Pakistan from Australia. He was not in Pakistan. He was playing hockey in Australia, living there. Abu Bakr Mahmood, that's where he plies his trade these days. And it will now fall to Sufyan to get Pakistan going when it comes to penalty corners.
Pakistan looking to make the early runs. They will also look to their number 9, Anand Shahid. Anand Shahid will be critical to the fortunes of Pakistan.
Absolutely critical. They need to get Hanan on the ball as much as possible, which I don't think they did in that second quarter. It was all right in the first. Such an important player. Hanan Shahid.
Pakistan will also want a semblance of control in midfield, something we haven't seen too often. They seem to be in a bit of a frenzy, especially when it comes to possession of possession. Pakistan distributing the ball rather wisely, spreading it from side to side. That's also a facet of the game that Tahir Zaman did speak of. Hanan once again, this time along the left, trying to find some space. There is the captain. Shakil going for the aerial there. The Indian defense hasn't really been tested on that occasion.
A shot at the back, as he usually is, was Sumit. Unsung hero in this Indian team is Sumit. He's been such a consistent performer for so many years for India and the team that won the Junior World Cup too. I thought in that final he was the best player, honestly, for India when India won that Junior World Cup in Lucknow. Plays largely on the left. It's a big whistle from the umpire. Are we going to see a card from Ben Grant? No, we won't. It's actually James Uncles. I beg your pardon.
Jarmanpreet once again looking to find his teammate inside. Yes, Pakistan have had the better part of the possession in the early stages of second half. Rajkumar Pal.
Only Sukhjit very advanced. Everyone else just dropping man to man for India. Jamanpreet.
Ilkata Sharma. India not averse to taking their time, going in for a much more measured build-up.
हाँ
He is the lone man from a Pakistani point of view.
ठीक है